Guys, it's my launch day birthday. Is here. I've been crying up a storm. Very excited. I cannot wait to send this book to you guys out into the world. I'm sending pieces and pieces of my heart to you, and it's my big XO. It's my big hug and kiss, and my hug rally to you guys. This has been many years in the making. For those of you who have already been around a long time, you already know that I've loved names as long as I can remember, since at least kindergarten. And I thank Stephanie for being some of the first, the first for me, person on YouTube who was talking about names and made it not weird to have like this secret love of mine, and it brought it out to the light. And I started blogging, and then I got into YouTube, and then I found my heartstrings in Instagram 7 years ago this year. And I got to talk to a whole bunch of different women. Just look at this thing while you hear me talk and blubber. I got to talk to so many different women and men, and just people who were going through something real. And to me, names were so joyful, but then I started to really get a glimpse of the pain aspect of it, that it's not always, that sometimes these conversations and situations are very complicated. And from loss to rainbow babies to being overjoyed, and just this whole scale, this full spectrum of emotion that really chiseled its way into my heart. And it made me, I don't want to say take it more seriously, but it made me take it more seriously. And I heard women's cry, and I heard all of your questions and the things you needed from me. And I said, I've had 2 pregnancies, and I needed something that I didn't have. And so I said, well, then I'm just going to create it. And so this has been at least 3 years in the making, and there's nothing else out there like it. I'm very proud of this. And I could not have put this together if not for my community and all of you who changed me. You guys marked me. And here it is. I gotta get more comfy in my chair. Trending and timeless baby names. People say that sounds like opposite. How can a name be trending and timeless? And I say Audrey Hepburn. These are names that I have curated. Imagine that I've created a boutique that you can walk into, and will you love everything? No, but you don't need to love everything. You just need to love a couple staple pieces. And so I've picked 50 girl names and 50 boy, hey me, 50 girl names and 50 boy names that I believe are trending right now, but could go back in time or forward in time very easily. And the Name Maker's Guide to Peacefully Crafting Your Baby's Name. So, look at that. Woo! My girl. So what I've done is, for instance, each page is a piece of art that you could frame on a wall if you wanted. So I've got the name, a description of what I think about it, and then here's the ticker. I did 20 combos. So 10 ways of it as a first name and 10 ways of it as a middle name. And then a phonetic way to pronounce the name, because hello, that's how I have to do it. And then the meaning. My meanings, I go deep. I go really deep. I do deep research. And I look at what has been written, and I also look at the intention. And to me, I sap it all down to syrup to me and put it in. So anyway, in the very middle is the middle of the girl names, the middle of the boy names is a guide, and you might recognize this because I posted this on Instagram forever ago. But it's my little, my perspective and my little big love to you on ways to work through the complicated part of naming. And here it is. Here it is. I was nursing Reagan when I was making this book. That's how much I believe in it, and that's how much I love it, and that's how much mama goes out in this. So whether this is your first or your 10th, guys, I'm emotional. I just love you guys. Thank you so much for being on this journey. I truly hope that this can mean something to you. And it's totally okay if you don't like any of the names in the book. But I hope at the other side of this book that you leave feeling empowered. That you leave knowing that you are smart and brave and kind. That you are able to make decisions, tough decisions. And that you are not standing alone in those decisions. And did I mention that you're smart and kind and brave? I want to just take a second to thank my sister-in-law, Sarah Colt, at sphilly03, sphilly03 technically. She did all this beautiful, amazing artwork on here. Like, look at this beautiful butterfly. She drew that. Mariah Hickman, who helped take my profile photos in the greenhouse of Green Thumb in Delhi, New York, which is my hometown. I went back to my roots for a lot of these things. I want to thank Jennifer Wenzel of Rain Photography for taking this absolutely epic photo of my girl, who I don't get to have anymore, but taught me a lot about how to be a mother. And just my peeps who helped me and helped watch my kids and just took care of me and loved on me so that I could put this together to give to all of you. So with that all being said, it's live on Amazon, and I will link it in my bio and link it in my stories. And I love you bunches. And thank you so very much. I hope it means something to you too.